Fagan and Zach Porter. Fagan wins it, scoops it behind himself because it go all the way back to Hagedorn. Oh, and Hagedorn almost bounced it into his own net. And now again, Victoria having troubles just finding an outlet for Hagedorn. There's Wardle. Nice step to get away from Colton Porter. Conway to Small, his one-timer just missed. Wardle can't handle the pass. Shatler has it, 5 on the shot clock. Shatler shot, rebound, Small, bouncer! And they're going to call interference on Wardle. As he just kind of tried to hold Porter from picking up that loose ball for Small. Referee Terry Mosdell caught it. Here's McIntosh. He should be fresh after sitting for a good 12 minutes in that second period. Here's Taylor. Shot saved by Hagedorn. Ball's loose. Taylor trying to find it. He can't. Harnett can't pick up the loose ball. And Natilla does. Reset the 30. Here's Mike Mallory. Mallory to Lowen. Outside shot. Just ripped it far and wide. Mallory. John Harnett pushes him down the alley. Mallory tries to dunk it. Goes off the helmet of Cody Hagedorn into the netting. It'll be Maple Ridge possession. And now Pepper is going to take both Natilla. Is he going to take both Natilla and Hagedorn, or Fagan, or just Natilla? It's just going to be Natilla. So another opportunity on the power play here for the Victoria Shamrocks. I've lost track. There's been so many. But the Shamrocks, I do know, have 3 power play goals. And we'll work here. 5-on-4, Small, Shatler, Conway, Dutch, and Lum. Aaron Davis, Kevin Reed, Colton Porter, and Dane Michaud. The 4-man box for Maple Ridge. High sticking penalty to Natilla. Here's Dutch. Shatler, pump fake. Lum, he had the ball knocked out of his stick. Conway trying to run some interference. Michaud's going to battle for it. He pushes Dutch off the ball. And Dutch has it with 10 on the shot clock. Conway. Pump fake to Dutch. He's going to shoot it. Dutch fires. Tried to go 5-hole, but didn't get it underneath the leg pad of Chiliano. And here's Aaron Davis. Across center. And now Ben McIntosh has it. Minute 20 remaining on the minor to Natilla. And with everybody sealing off ball, the double team will come from Yeager and Yeager and McCullough. And McIntosh able to overstep Yeager. Then he's finally knocked down, keeps the ball in his stick. Now it's dislodged. All the Shamrocks converge, and it's picked up by Max Cullen. Has Paul Breber ahead of him. Tries to one-hand, and the pass was behind him. And Reed has it, and he'll get it out of danger in the stick of Connor Goodwin. 45 remaining on the penalty to Natilla. Double team far side on Mallory between Harnett and Breber. Breber trying to turn Mallory back. He does. And the ball pops out of his stick. And that won't be back over as Breber batted it back. Mallory. Yeager thought about the double. He'll just slough off with 15 seconds on the penalty to Natilla. The Berards look like they'll be able to kill the rest of this off. And with 16:50 remaining, we're back to 5 aside, and Victoria still leads 8-6. Here's Natilla, fresh out of the box, goes far side, Dan Taylor. Yeager picks him up. He gets a double pick from Lowen and Natilla to McIntosh, one-timer. They just missed short side. Ball's loose. McCullough left early. Victoria didn't have possession, and now Yeager does. Shamrock's got to stop worrying about the officials and get off the bench, and now Gardner picks up a minor. And I know the fans don't like it, but if you're going to call Maple Ridge on that all night long, you got to call Victoria. And Garland just said one too many things to referee Terry Mosdell. And the Berards will head to the power play. Now, I don't know if this is right, but this could be their first power play of the game. So Garland will sit for 2 or less for the unsportsmanlike conduct. McIntosh, Mallory, Taylor, Lowen, And on the far side is Connor Goodwin. John Harnett, Greg Harnett, Yeager, and McCullough. No Burton will be the four-man box for the Shamrocks. Lowen to Taylor. Diagonal feed, one-timer, and again hit the outside of the net. This time off the stick of McIntosh. Lowen, he shoots and scores, and Greg Harnett was a perfect screen. And now Harnett's going to take an undisciplined slash and send Maple Ridge right back to the power play and a chance to tie this game. So the goal from Lowen was through a screen. As we'll get a good look here on the replay as McIntosh throws it to Lowen, and Harnett's just standing in the crease acting as a screen. And it goes right past Hagedorn, and then Harnett turns around and slashes Goodwin. And so the Burrards are right back in the man advantage with a chance to tie.
Number 85, Riley Lowen. Assist that play, number 9, Ben McIntosh at 3:59.
McIntosh picks up the assist.
From McIntosh, 3:59.
Nice knockdown of the pass there from Yeager. Taylor shoots. That one goes wide. Harnett's going to give chase for this one as it gets all the way on the other side of center. And John Harnett loses his stick. Shot kicked aside by Hagedorn. John Harnett still hasn't picked up his stick. Now he's about to get back into the play. Mallory, the pass to Lowen doesn't connect. Lucky break there for Victoria as McLeod will go for a change and Taylor will come on. 15 on the shot clock. Taylor, Lowen, back to Taylor. Lowen, they play 1-2. Diagonal feed, again McIntosh. Couldn't connect on the one-timer. Long outlet pass from Hagedorn to Conway. And he had it for a second. Can he get it back? He does. And he finds Wardle to Small on his wrong side. Shoots, and a nice save there from Chiliano. Man all the way up the floor, and Cook doesn't force it. And he'll float it to Aaron Davis, and now it's in the stick of Connor Goodwin with 40 seconds remaining on the penalty to Greg Harnett. 8-7 is your score in favor of the Shamrocks as the Burrards look to tie things up. Mallory, Taylor, Goodwin comes high. And then the pass from Lowen to Taylor floats, and with 5 on the shot clock. Chiliano to Taylor, and he one-times it on net, but that'll be after the whistle. And it will be Victoria ball. Shamrocks got to have someone go back and pick it up. And it will be Reese Dutch. McIntosh will set a little bit of pressure on Dutchy. And he does a nice job running away from trouble. Now he runs away from Colton Porter. Reese Dutch down the pipe. Pump fake shot. Nice save there from Chiliano. Up the floor is Cook. But Miller couldn't get it to him, and he finds McLeod on the short outlet. 3-on-2 here. Zach Porter, inside feed to Mallory, and he couldn't handle the pass. And Lum gives chase. Braylon Lum battling. Nice job by the junior A call-up to fight for that loose ball. And then Mallory wisely bats it all the way back to Dan Taylor. 8 on the shot clock. Taylor. Taylor shoots, saved by Hagedorn. Loose ball. Mallory has it all alone. Natilla shoots and scores, and we're tied. Lyndon Natilla with his first of the night, first of the playoffs. And for the first time since this game started, we're tied. It's 8-8. And Hagedorn will get a wipe of his crease. And we're back to all square with 13:38 remaining. What can you say about the resilience of this Maple Ridge Burrards team? Down 5-0 in the first period. They've outscored Victoria 8-3 since, and with 13:38 remaining, they have everything to play for in a very crucial Game 3. Series tied 1-1. Both road teams have won so far in this series. Victoria trying to buck that trend here tonight. Fagan and Porter do draw. Porter wins it. Dane Michaud all alone. Michaud shoots. What a save from Hagedorn, who stood his ground. And again, Victoria having trouble finding outlets as Maple Ridge pushes up every time. Here's Corey Small to Shatler. One-on-one with Porter. Schattler gets a pick from Small. Inside feed. Lum backhander, and he just missed. Nice attempt there from the rookie. And here's Matt Symes. Symes watched by John Harnett. Pushed down the side alley. Turns back, gives to Phillips. Mallory. Long outside shot, thought about it. Recoils, 8 on the shot clock. Phillips, he'll shoot, try to go 5-hole, loose ball. Phillips gets his own rebound, shoots, and a nice save there from Hagedorn. And Harnett picks up the loose ball in his own crease. Hagedorn employing his defense to pick things up. 12.5 to play. Wardle is the Shamrocks fan base now trying to cheer their team on. Dutch pushed away from the center of the floor by Cook. Schattler behind the net. Conway tried to find a cutting Wardle. Conway pushed out his wrong side. Switches hands. Backhand no looker. He put it on net and he got the reset. Conway will go all the way back to his strong side. Backhand feed to Lum inside. What a save from Chiliano. Again, Conway with that backhand pass, and Lum just couldn't put it in. Dutch picks up the rebound, reset the 30, and there's Wardle. Schattler and Wardle will work the two-man game here near side. Schattler gets away from Wardle. There's Wardle, inside feed. Wardle shoots, and another great save from Chiliano. 3 in a row from the Burrard's netminder to keep this game tied, and now it's Chiliano yelling at his defense to pick things up. Mallory to McIntosh. Takes a head of steam at Garland. Shoots, try to float it far side, and Hagedorn made the save. And then an outlet dressed to the middle of the floor, and it's picked up by Garland. He's going to have a breakaway from center. Ethan Garland all alone, one-on-one with Chiliano. Garland, pump fake, scores! Ethan Garland with a huge goal, his 3rd of the postseason. And great patience from the transition defender to beat Chiliano stick side. And Victoria got lucky jumping up for that one as they almost turned it over in their own zone. And Garland just threw a couple fakes and was able to beat Chiliano. And a heads-up play by Garland to jump up and pick up that ball. And a nice pickup there by Zach Porter off the faceoff. Here's Cook. He'll give off to Gord Phillips. Mallory. Watched there by Greg Harnett. Skips it far side to Taylor. Taylor still with it. 5 on the shot clock. Backhand feed goes awry. That'll be a shot clock violation on Maple Ridge. As Goodwin and McCullough come together. And it'll be Victoria ball. 10:40 remaining. Shamrocks leading by 1. Burrards lead 41-37 in the shots category. Here's Reese Dutch. Dutch gets underneath. Reese Dutch shoots. Glove save from Chiliano. And it's not too often you see Dutch not go all the way across the front of the net. He tried to do the old pauser. Here's Ben McIntosh. Diagonal feed, one-timer, and he just missed. And a big hit there from Greg Harnett. Now Paul Breber going to give chase. Reed is out. Breber stick handles through the middle. And it's picked up by Greg Harnett. He'll bounce it to Ethan Garland. And play will slow up. Garland bumps into Cook. Here's Schattler. Conway. Lum will set a pick. Flash to the middle. Pick up. Flips it back to Small. 8 on the shot clock. Conway. Pick up flashes. Conway still. Backhand feed Small, and he just dropped it. And Pickup has it. Takes a shot. Did he get a piece of it and out of play? No, they say it hit the netting and went out of bounds. It'll be Maple Ridge ball. Or it might have been after the 30. Pickup and McLeod give each other chops and make their way for a change. And here's Mike Mallory. Floats high, watched by Cullen. Nice job by Cullen to stay on Mallory. Double team comes. He flips it to Phillips. Phillips swings it across the floor, but Taylor couldn't handle it, and there's Josh Fagan to pick it up. Nice job by Fagan to spin away from trouble. And he finds John Harnett, who will leave it for Jeff Shatler. Shatler has 4 goals and 1 assist. Dutch pump fake around Michaud, but Michaud got the trail check to dislodge Dutch from the ball. Dutch almost came up with it. Conway 4 on the shot clock. Backhand feed. Chiliano almost had it. Now the shot clock violation on Victoria. Here's Aaron Davis, Maple Ridge captain. Gives to Connor Goodwin. He's watched there by Ethan Garland. Now Dan Taylor. Ben McIntosh shoots it around the screen, and Hagedorn quick with the stick to make that save, and it bounces it to Garland. And Breber will slow things up at center. And then he just throws it away and out of play. And must have hooked in Breber's stick because he had Conway right in front of him. But nothing you can do about it now, just got to regroup. And they're going to start with the ball where? And they start with it in the far corner. Dan Taylor trying to get underneath. Runs into Taylor Northway, swings it here. Mike Mallory. Mallory. Davis flashes. Shot there from Phillips, and it bounces the short side off the post and out of play. Mallory takes a chop from Fagan. Turn back. Might have gotten away with a bit of a hold there. Got to be careful of that backhand on the body. Taylor spins inside. Taylor to the Attila shot. Nice save there by Hagedorn. Got a man all the way up the floor. It's Doug Langlois. Langlois on the break. Doug Langlois shoots it. Just missed far side. Loose ball's going to be picked up by Dutch. He's got Langlois again. Langlois, and he dropped it. And then just run over. How's that not interference? And it is. And Reese goes right after Reese Dutch. And it's going to be Victoria ball. As Reed gives another shot to Dutch. Shatler to Conway. Conway to Shatler. Tried to bounce it 5-hole, and Chiliano was there. Shatler going to give chase on Sam Cook. And then Reed runs some interference. Matt McLeod. Give off to Lowen. Cook will go for a change. Goodwin. Watched by Yeager. Goodwin gets inside. Takes a shot. Shoulder save by Hagedorn. Ball's loose. Inside feed. Goodwin. He couldn't handle it. Ball's loose, and it goes in the net. Unlucky bounce for the Victoria Shamrocks, and if you're a Burrards fan, you absolutely love it. It's 9-9. Just an unfortunate series of events as Hagedorn jumped out to play the ball, missed it. The pass to Goodwin came in, and it hit a body and bounced into the back of the net. And it's 9-9. It just hit off, I'm not sure it went off Goodwin or if it hit McCullough, but it went off a body and spun into the open net. I'm sure they'll probably give it to Goodwin.
Maple Ridge goals were unassisted by number 37, Connor Goodwin.
And they do give it to Goodwin unassisted.
22.
And outlet pass, and there's Cole pickup all the way down the floor. It's actually Lum, and they throw it away.
Here's the winning ticket, the 50-50 draw tonight for
6:20 remaining.
It is 7-0-8.
Wardle dispossesses Symes. Wardle going to give chase. Nice job by Symes to fight for that loose ball. Got away with a bit of a handball. Ball still loose. Wardle on Symes battling. 10 seconds. Shamrocks don't want to interfere here. And John Harnett had it for a second. Now he does. And he'll go back to brother Greg. Greg will leave for Reese Dutch. Under 6 to play. Dutch has it. Hidden ball trick with Shatler. He'll go there now. Shatler gets a pick from Small. Slow spin. Shatler trying to get down the middle. Finds Reese Dutch. Dutch Can't get underneath. 3 in the shot clock. Conway shoots. Small rebound. Trying to go 5-hole. But Chiliano was down to make the save. McLeod will outlet to Colton Porter. And now Mike Mallory, who's been held off the score sheet here tonight. Diagonal feed, one-timer, and Hagedorn with a massive save post to post. And Cullen will run this one to center and give off to Corey Conway. 5 minutes remaining in game 3. 9-9 tie, series tied 1-1. And Corey Small has it to Conway to pick up, and a ball bounced away from Schattler. One-time feed to Lum, and he almost put it past Chiliano. Here's Aaron Davis. Zach Porter. Goodwin now. He'll give to Ben McIntosh, watched by Greg Harnett. McIntosh comes around high, flips it far side. Lowen to McIntosh, shoots, and he just floated over the net. They'll call a moving pick away from the ball, as Garland will outlet to Harnett. Every possession, the fate of this game hangs in the balance. Small. Picked up there by Colton Porter. Dutch and Small play 1-2, and Small couldn't handle it. Colton Porter there to pick it up. He has it. Now he's going to go for a run. He's got McLeod with him. And Rob Dalzell, the offensive coordinator for the Birds, will say, hold up. Let's get fresh O guys out there. Now it's in Mike Mallory's stick. Near side, Matt Symes. 10 on the shot clock. Symes skips it far side. Taylor low to low, and that hit Yeager. And then Yeager picks up the loose ball, but he dropped it. Now Harnett has it to Garland. 3.5 to play. Schattler with a head of steam. Schattler in front, loses the ball, and they're going to call interference, or either interference or goal crease violation on Schattler, and it'll be Maple Ridge ball. Michaud will pick it up deep in his own zone. No pressure here from the Shamrocks, so Michaud will find the call up Gord Phillips. Phillips watched by Garland. Lowen, pump fake, turned aside nicely by McCullough. Davis, he loses the ball. Now McCullough's trapped up with someone in front on the ground. I think that's Lyndon Natilla. And they're just going to call interference. They're going to take them both. They're going to take them both. 2:51 remaining here in the third period of game 3. And Natilla and McCullough will head off. Probably nothing more than a hold on Natilla and a rough on Natilla. So Victoria will have an eventual power play. So Natilla's going to get 2 for hold, 2 for rough. McCullough's going to get 2 for rough. And so we'll play 4 aside for 2 minutes. And it should be Victoria ball. As Reed and Conway are now going at each other during the dead ball. As the fans continue to serenade Kevin Reed. Here's Reese Dutch. Works away to open space and finds Corey Conway. Conway trying to get away from Reed with a swim move. He does. Shot from Dutch, 5-hole, he scores. And Victoria regains the lead. It's 10-9. As Dutch gets his second of the night, 4th point. And a very crucial draw here coming up. It'll be Fagan and Porter. as we still play 4 aside for another minute 46. It's Zach Porter at the draw. And it's won by Fagan, and John Harnett picks it up. He's got Wardle with him, and he wisely pulls it out. Dutch from Conway gives Victoria a 1-goal lead. 2:20 remaining. I don't think anyone's going to be leaving here tonight. Early, that is. Dutch to Small. Small shoots 5-hole again, and it's a 2-goal lead, 11-9. For Corey Small, it's his 7th point of the evening. His first goal to go along with 6 assists. And Victoria takes the lead, 11-9. 2:11 remaining. Back-to-back outside blasts from Victoria go 5-hole. And Victoria's still got too many men on the floor. Still just 4 aside. Victoria needs another body off. And Jaeger will go off in favor of Greg Harnett. So another minute 20 remaining here in 4-on-4 lacrosse. As Porter wins that draw, but John Harnett picks up the loose ball again. And John Harnett spins away from trouble, finds Cole Pickup. Cole Pickup doubled here on the half boards. And he'll go far side to Conway. Conway with a head of steam. He'll spin away from trouble. Thought about throwing the backhander to Pickup, flips it to Small. Corey Small spins away from trouble, fires right on the belly pad of Chiliano. And now here, watch for Chiliano to go to the bench and the Berards to go 6-on-5. That's exactly what they'll do. Zach Porter's got to get off and get the offense onto the floor. Here's Ben McIntosh. Taylor, Lowen. Dan Taylor to Mike Mallory. He shoots, trying to go 5-hole, and he does. And it's a 1-goal game, 11-10. That's Mallory's second of the night. Not sure why they don't have him with a goal. I already have him with 1, but maybe I'm wrong. According to Point Street, that must just be his first of the night. But regardless, it's 11-10. And in 27 seconds, Victoria will have a power play for the remainder of this game. Fagan and Porter. Porter wins it. Can he pick up the loose ball? He can't. And there's Wardle to come in and pick up a huge loose ball. Mallory from Taylor and Lowen. Last minute to play here in the third period. McCullough's out in 8 seconds. Conway throws it to Dutch in the corner. And Dutch can't handle it. And Maple Ridge has the ball. And a chance to go 6-on-5 again. And a chance to tie this game up. Porter watched by Greg Harnett. Nice job by Greg Harnett. Not allow Porter to throw this ball away. McIntosh. Taylor shoots and scores from deep, and we're tied at 11. 29.6 seconds remaining. And Taylor throws a frozen rope low to low that beats Hagedorn. And the Shamrocks have a power play, but it's still tied 11-11. And I'm not sure what the whistle was for. There's still 29.6 seconds left. I thought a timeout was called, but I'd imagine that if Victoria wins this draw, Bob Hayes might call timeout. McIntosh and Porter pick up assists on another short-handed goal by Maple Ridge. Fagan and Porter at the draw. Fagan wins it to Dutch, and Victoria calls a timeout. 26.2 remaining. A minute 35 left on the power play, and the Shamrocks will have last possession and try to win this game. That's the third shorthanded goal tonight alone for Maple Ridge. They had 5 coming into the game. And we are set for a fantastic finish here at the Q Center. Reminder, Game 4 of this series will go Tuesday in Maple Ridge. Game 5 will be back here Wednesday at the Q Center. And then if necessary, Game 6 and Game 7 will go Friday and Sunday respectively. But here we go. Corey Small will start with it at center. He's out there with Dutch, Conway, Schattler, and Wardle. Hagedorn will stay in the net. Michaud, Colton Porter, Kevin Reed, and Aaron Davis, the 4-man group for the Maple Ridge Burrards defense. Small will sit on it. No sense going to the net early here for Victoria. And it looks like they might try to go a little early here. Schattler to Conway. Back to Schattler. Shoots, just missed. Dutch gets his own rebound. 11 seconds on the game clock. Small shoots. What a save from Chiliano. 6 on the score clock. Dutch shoots, bounces it wide and over top of the net. And Schattler can't handle it. And we are going